only purpose of man's sojourn on this earth is to seek God.
As I have said in one of my poems, I have told you that who is the SatGuru? SatGuru is he who stops the cycle of birth and death, the coming and going, and gives you the supreme enlightenment of alakh niranjan. Jo avagaman mitata, who destroys avagaman, the cycle of birth and death. Jo avagaman mitata or alakh niranjan data, wahi SatGuru kehlata. This is the meaning of the So I hope and pray this will be the case with you, because how boring it is to come back to earth and repeat the same thing again and again. The same old quarrel, the same old salad, the same old beetroot. And it becomes boring after time. I know that these are healthy things, but in the higher worlds, in God's house, there are healthier things than salad. Do you not agree? That's a concept, because in higher spheres, they do not live on arugula and kale alone. They live on light. The great Jnanatar Sri Yukteswar has described the heavenly worlds and the higher swargas that people communicate by telepathy and higher means, and they eat light. There are no broken bones and jarring accidents. Everything is smooth and flows. Everybody is in the zone of God. So when you get to that sphere, then it would be very difficult to come down and teach your lesser brothers, the younger ones, again. Like it is very difficult for some of us to come down again and again. And many times have we come, and the people learneth not. They are slow to learn, because they are swept away by the waft and weft of their past desires. Try as they may, a wave comes from behind, sweeps them off their feet, and dumps them in the material world of apparent joy and bliss. Apparent. And they mistake pieces of glass for real diamonds. What a pity, what a shame. We must relieve ourselves from this state. This is absolutely important. To know the true diamonds is true diamonds. For people like you who are practicing Kriya Yoga and these techniques, you are working out your heaven and hell right here on this plane. You don't have to go to hell. If you are sincere, if you are consistent and regular, persevering every day, then you will not have to suffer for your bad karmas. They will be mitigated by the gentle abrasion of the breath of Kriya Yoga. It's like you take a stamp pad and stamp paper and stamp it first in the first Kriya attempt. The stamp is dark. Stamp it second times, and the second Kriya effect is fainter. Third time, the stamp is lighter. So also your karma becomes lighter and lighter by the practice of every Kriya sitting you do. So be persistent. Satat abhyas. Not caring for the world in that time, you and God alone. The presence, your SatGuru with whom you've had the contract, bring him in your mind's eye and practice and move him in the spine. This is very important till it fades so much that you get rid of your karma. Some people don't get rid of all their karma, but at least it becomes more and more faint. As the ink of your bad karma become more and more faint, inside there is another reaction taking place, that your soul essence light becomes more and more radiant, more and more effulgent. There is an effulgent radiance within your soul. Double action. Your evil karmas are burnt, the stamp becomes faint, and simultaneously you evolve your consciousness. The radiance of your soul increases. At the very base physical level, kriya, and this Niranjani is a rejuvenate detox technique. It detoxifies your body and your bad karma and rejuvenates your soul to a new dawn. This pranayama, when mastered, results in the awakening of the electromagnetic kundalini, mystic name Niranjani, which lessens your negative karma and expedites your evolution. The Kundalini Kriya Yoga Pranayama, which is the creme de la creme of all meditative pranayams, ultimately dissolves all your mind ego while still alive, eliminating thereby any possibility of the after-death bardo thodal experience. Guru Nath says, for a very powerful practicing yogi, which many of you get into the zone, the full-fledged yogi catches heaven and hell by the forearms and throws them out of the window. My God, I mean, that is a big statement. But you, the true you is big too. The true you is big too. So it's a big statement and you are big too. The yogi practicing Kriya Yoga catches, he said that if it catches heaven and hell by the forelock, what the hell, I had a hell of a fall the other day. Why is that? That is for your good. Once you are in the presence, everything which is done for you is for spiritual progress. Remember that. Let this be written deeply in the indelible imprint of the mind, that the presence is with you, I am there for you. I the full-fledged yogi catches heaven and hell by the forelocks and throws it out of the window. For him, heaven and hell, Swarga and Nark, Inferno and Paradiso are sorted out in this very life. By the practice of the Niranjani, he ascends to Alak Niranjan.